Hi friends, welcome to my channel Simple Learning Tips. So in today's video we'll be discussing employee relations, and it was suggested to me by one of my subscribers, and thank you for suggesting this topic. So in today's video we'll be covering definition and concept of employee relations, importance of employee relations, objectives of employee relations, factors and participants in employee relations. And in part 2 we'll be covering various approaches of employee relations. Now, I've given a simple definition of what employee relation is, and don't get worried with this definition. This is just for an examination point of view, so you can just quote this definition. Now, just I'll give you a basic idea about what employee relation is. Basically, you can say that, or it is defined as an organization's effort, and why they are putting that effort to maintain a good relationship between employers and employees. That is, if a company has a good employee relation program, it will provide, or it will consider, an equal treatment, equal, fair and consistent good treatment to all the employees, so that the employees will be more committed and loyal to the company. Also, if a good employee relations program is there, it will help the company to avoid conflicts, any kind of disputes at work. Now, what can we do to ensure that an organization has a good employee relation program? A company or an organization, they can adopt a good HR strategy, and in that HR strategy it should be planned in such a way that employees are valued more than as a paid laborers. Now these employee relation programs, they actually focuses on affecting employees, any kind of issues related to employees, like pay and benefits, compensation, it supports work-life balance, and also safeguarding the working conditions of employees. Okay, so these are the areas where the focus is given on a good employee relation program. Now, next one is, what are the importance of employee relations? Now, if a company or an organization has good employee relations, you can say that it encourages a good organization climate, a good mutual understanding, and it increases the cooperation between employees. Also, like I said previously, it gives an equal, clear and fair policy in solving problems that are occurring in the organization. And if a good employee relation program is there, then it consider employees as their valuable assets rather than just some paid laborers. Now, also, if a good employee relation program is there, there will be effective communication throughout the organization, so that there won't be any sort of miscommunication. Now, you might be thinking, what is the difference between employee relations and industrial relations? Now, we could say that employee relation is a wider concept, wider subject than industrial relations. Like, previously it was personal management, and now we call it as human resource management. Nobody prefers personal management now. So same way, in the modern scenario where there is more computerization, artificial intelligence and all those things, now the companies, they are more focusing towards in this employee relations than industrial relations. Also, because now we can say that, because of the failure of most of the trade unions involvement in more companies, rather than saying industrial relations, people are now preferring the term employee relations. Okay, now what are the objectives of employee relation? Okay, before objective, let's discuss about what are the uh, uh, em importance of employer relations. So we have already discussed this, like organization climate, mutual understanding and cooperation. So you can just note it down, like clear and fair policy in solving the problems of organization. Employee relation treats employees as valuable assets, and there is a good communication throughout the organization. Just a recap of the importance. Next one, objectives. Now objectives, here I have given the objectives, I'll just explain it. So if there is a good employee relation program, they establishes a good relationship between workers and management by protecting interest of both the parties, and they avoid any sort of industrial conflicts, strikes, again by protecting the interest of the concerned parties. Now it also enhances or increases the economic status of workers. How? So that if there is a good employer relation program, there will be less strike, lockouts, garavos and all that. So economic status, so that means employees are paid well, so it will enhance their economic status. Now, this also provides an opportunity to the workers so that they can participate in management and decision making process. It increases the productivity and also avoid unnecessary interference of the government in the organization matters. And it's sort of increases the industrial democracy, like like the point that here it is given, that sharing of profits, also asking employees to take part in managerial decision. So all these things are the importance of objectives of employee relations. Now next one is, what are the factors involved in employee relations? First one, individual behavior. Now individual behavior means each person has a different perception, background, skills, knowledge, experience, and their ambitions are different. All these things will behave individual, will affect or influence an individual behavior. Now this will affect the employer relations, that is whether the employee will have a positive attitude or negative attitude towards work or the decisions that are being made in the workplace. So all these things will affect the employer relations. Next one, organization structure, that is what kind of formal relationship or hierarchy are being followed in the organization structure will also affect employee relations. Next, psychological factors, that is an employee's attitude. Again, it is similar to individual behavior, like an employee's attitude and their mindset, mentality towards the employer when a task is given, when a work is given. Next one, leadership styles, whether they are following autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, whatever their leadership style, that will affect the employer relations. Legal and political environment, that means the whatever ways or methods that they are using to frame rules, policies, authorities, powers, roles and responsibilities, so that will also affect employee relations. So I hope you understood how these factors will affect employer relations. These are very simple things, that's why I'm going fast, but still if you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. Next one, who are all involved in employer relations? Basically we could say who are the participants in employer relations. Okay, first one, obviously employees. Employees will be participating, so that means they will express their views, suggestions, ideas, and they also will take part or involve in organization decision making for better working conditions, for better compensation packages. Okay, and they will also express their grievances that they have towards management or in the organization. Next one is employers. Sorry, I have given two S here, there is only one S, so ignore the spelling mistake. So employers means employers, how they will improve the employer relations by providing a good, safe working environment to the employees. And employers, if good employer relation programs are followed, employers, they will motivate their employees to increase the productivity, their efficiency, and how the employees are doing their work efficiently. And also they will try to solve the problems of trade unions, and they will try to avoid the conflicts by providing a better job security to the employees. Next one, government. Now why government's involvement is important? Because they safeguard interest of both employees and employers. Employees association. Now employees association participants is important in a good employee relations, because they provide a proper mechanism to solve or to resolve any sort of industrial dispute or industrial conflicts. Now next one is trade unions. Now trade unions, their participant is also important in a factory or in an organization, because they negotiate for wages and other rights collectively, and they help to get better working conditions, and job security, providing job security to the workers. And they also safeguard the interest of employees by demanding a higher level of democracy and control over the decisions that are being made by the management at the corporate level and the national level. So these are the things that a participation of trade union can help in better employee relations. Then courts and tribunals. Now these courts and tribunals are very essential in employer relation because they help in the settlement of disputes, and thereby they try to eliminate any sort of judicial flaws, and if there is any conflict in any judgment they will try to reduce it. And if there is any sort of dispute in framing the policies, or if there is any sort of confused terms and conditions in employment, so they will try to eliminate it. And they will try to eliminate any poor evaluation of policies. So all these things they can help if they are participating in employee relations. Okay, so with this I'm going to wind up the video. I hope you got a clear idea about what is employee relations, and if you still have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section below. You can also DM me in my Insta handle. In the next video we'll be discussing various approaches of employee relations. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. And thank you for watching this, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you.